So as I read 7, the presence of any development limitations, including geological hazards, and it's talking about the property it's going to be zoned. It's going to be zoned. The piece that's already there already has those hazards, and so we're looking at the new piece. What does it have? It has less geological hazards, flood hazard, or water quality or quantity issues, and it will have not a significant adverse effect on land use permitted through this amendment. So we're taking a piece that was permitted to be developed, and we're now saying it's no longer going to be the piece, and we're taking a piece that is not developable, and we're going to make it developable, and that's the one we're looking at. Does this apply to? I agree that they are not the same piece of property. I agree that one had a lot more geohazards and you couldn't build a house on it easily. You'd have to raise everything up and stilts. I would agree that those ponds are there, and I don't know what else has gone on those industrial pieces of property. But again, the owner of that property was happy with taking it and not having the right to do his development. The other piece of property, the one that I think we're talking about, to me, it actually is a lot less limitation for development than the site that is currently in that we're taking out. So yes, my motion would have been around approving it, because I look and say the city has said that for number 2 that they can make it compatible with land use, and they talked a little bit about what they would do with roads and things. Adverse impact on public facilities and fire protection. We saw notes that talked about both of those as not being an issue. The adverse impact upon transportation facilities. Again, I heard them talk about that they were going to redesign that road out in front. So 7 was a surprise for me, is to be the one that we would be at. And so yes, my motion would have been to, if I were to make one, my motion would be to approve the application.
Thank you for not making it.
Thank you, sir.
Board, I would move that we deny the application as presented. My first and foremost would be 921 A74 7 around water quality and quantity, and the language will not have a significant adverse effect. I can't give anybody the assurance of that unless I'm making a motion to deny. Is there a second?
Second.
Further discussion?
As I looked at this decision, knowing somebody is going to be upset with the decision, and I'm sure somebody's going to be happy with it, it came down to, once we do this, make this decision, that farmland is gone. And that is a forever thing. And that is a big deal to me.
Call the question. All in favor of the motion to deny signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
The motion passes 2-1. Anything further for the board? Very much.